Hey, how you doing, world? This is Courtney Ellis here. Starting my first post on my YouTube channel. It's going to be entitled "Shaping Your World with Your Words." It's the beginning of the year, so I feel like what better time but to share some of the insight and thoughts and things that have really been in my spirit in regards to us as human beings. And one of the things that I want to talk about today is the power of affirmations. And affirmations are things that we tell ourselves over and over again to help change the way we view ourselves, the way that we view the world, the way that we view others, and gives us the courage to change and the courage to go further and to be more and more successful in our personal and business endeavors. And one of the things that I want to talk about is how we learn. Most people think that we learn by our conscious mind, that when we hear something and we're provoked to change and we feel a certain or particular emotion about it, that we can immediately make a change. However, that's not necessarily true. It's actually our subconscious mind that runs our life. It's the reason that you can ride a bike without thinking. It is the reason that you can tie your shoes without thinking. It is the reason that you can drive a car without thinking. It's the reason that you can type a telephone number on a keypad on the phone and then turn around and type on the keyboard on a computer, not even realizing that the numbers are inverted. And that is because our subconscious mind learns through repetition, right? So the more and more you do a thing, it becomes a part of who you are. So many times the negativity that we've experienced in our life is because we have repetitively been around and subjected ourselves to and even spoken negative words about ourselves. And about other people, and allow other people to speak those things into our lives. And so through that process of repetition, we have become the people that we are. Some of the things about ourselves we like, some of the things we do not like. But I think every first of the year, we're all looking for some type of change, and that change being positive. You hear people say, new year, new me. And I just submit that if you don't understand that the change happens on the subconscious level, you can consciously say new year, new me all you want, but it'll last a week, 2 weeks, maybe a month. But you'll look up somewhere down the road and you'll find yourself engaging in some of the same habits. So your subconscious mind, once again, learns by repetition. So the more that I tell myself a thing and the more I believe it with all certainty and I don't allow doubt to come in, the more it begins to change the way I look at things. It begins to change me from the inside out. I kind of go through that metamorphosis process that a caterpillar goes through in becoming a butterfly. That's a change that happens on the inside, but is manifested on the outside. So what I'd like for you to do is, if you get a chance, take some time. I want you to write 30 positive affirmations about yourself. 30 things that you want to be, 30 things that you are. And I don't want you to uh, not imagine, not dream. I want you to think of whatever it is that comes to your mind. I don't want you to knock yourself about it or say it's too lofty or it's unbelievable. I want you to write what's ever in your spirit. Right? And I want you to write those things down. And in the morning, when you wake up, I want you to recite those 30 affirmations. When you're waiting in the car, I want you to recite those 30 affirmations. When you're at your desk and you get some free time, I want you to recite those 30 affirmations. If you want to take it a little further, many of us have voice memos on our phone. What you can do is you can actually record your own voice. Because what's familiar to you often reaches you, and what's more familiar to you than your own voice, and you can play that. So you hear your own voice continuing to build you up and pour into you and tell you how great you are, because you are. And I want you to watch as things in your life start to take form and take shape, and how doors are opening and doors that are supposed to be shut are shutting, and relationships change. The dynamic of them begins to change. And the people that are supposed to be in your life and the things that are supposed to be in your life will continue to take form and take shape. It's a new year. It can be a new you, But that only comes through the process of us reaffirming, pouring into, loving ourselves the way that we should, and ultimately shaping our world with our words. Thank you. I appreciate you taking some time to listen. I'll be back soon with some more videos. God bless you all, and thank you for tuning in.